you move a certain way. A lot of people buy jewelry, and ain't nothing wrong with jewelry, I'm not talking about, but a lot of people get other things for what their mind is not producing, what their mouth is not producing, what their bodies is not producing. So they have to make up for another area. So now they pretty much have to trick off, you know what I mean, the money for what the mind can't produce, what their mind is not producing, what's not coming out their mouth. You know what I mean? Period. You know what I mean? Go to it. I'm already, you know, and I mean, I ain't gonna get arrogant, but I'm back. You know, let me also say this. I ain't gonna go, like I said, I'm spreading love and positivity, but you got people that can't even do one push-up. You got people that can't even do one sit-up, one leg lift, one pull-up, one dip. And to actually hear fat jokes or get in shape jokes come from individuals that have no type of muscle form, never worked out in their life. Not gonna get into it with that individual, but when I heard, I was like, what? You can't even do a push-up. You know what I mean? You can't even do a push-up. When you know, you don't have those type of conversations where you can't even do a pull-up. What are you doing? You can't even lift your own weight. What? But teach his own. You know what I mean? But we have to. That's part of staying available. Why? Because why do you see so many P's right now in their 30s and 40s right now? That's currently right now. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me send this to her. Why do you see so many P's in their 30s and 40s having strokes? Think about that. Think about the message today. Stay available. How you gonna stay available and you sitting over there doing all of it? And notice most of the P's that sit up there and said that water was nasty, you know what I mean? They don't like drinking water. These niggas is having strokes. These niggas is having problems in their body. You know what I mean? They don't like to drink water. They talk against water. They want to drink Kool-Aid. They want to drink syrup. They want to drink beer. They want to drink wine. They want to put all this liquor in their mouth. You know what I mean? That's why I love the fact that Freeze is pressing that water with y'all and telling you that, you know what I mean, put some love in your body. Because that's what water is. It's love. You gotta drink, you gotta love yourself, black man. Put some love in your body. I like that. Freeze been saying that for a while. But all of the individuals that was around us said that they don't like water and that water was nasty and you know what I mean, water don't taste right and all of that. Them very same niggas have had strokes. And they late 30s, in their 40s, having strokes. They not gonna get a chance to stay available. Why? Because they not doing what's profitable to their bodies. You can't stay available when you don't take care of your body. I had to deal with all aspects. I had to go to every area. Every area in this subject I had to touch on. It's even after I finish, it's still gonna be some more. Still gonna be some more. Hold on. There we go. But all of them niggas Strokes. Strokes. Niggas in they damn late 30s, 40s, already strokes. You know what I mean? That's not pimpish. That's not pimpish. Anytime another man gotta manipulate you to drink water, that's not pimpish. That ain't the game. Drink water, young pimp. Drink water, young man. Drink water, young woman. Drink water, older man. Drink water, older woman. We all need to be drinking water. Drink more water. Let's read. Let's study more. Let's challenge each other more. Let's stop picking up the phone for individuals who have nothing to say about anything. Let's leave that alone. Let's get back to being productive. That's why I told you, I don't want to have any more conversations about other men, especially this week. This whole week, I ain't doing nothing but giving a buffet inspiration this whole week. I'm not acknowledging none of these clowns. I'm not going back to YouTube. This whole damn week, it ain't gonna be nothing but inspiration. That's it. Let's get back to, oh man, you know I mean, P, but he said this, I don't even care about it. Thank you, JR, for coming in with the $5. Thank you, Christian, for coming in here with the 2, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let me say this too. Anybody that's ever watched my video for any money, never. The first givers to ever give was Helena. You know what I mean? Helena came in with a little 50 piece, and that's what inspired everybody else to start giving lives all the time. P, turn on your super chat. Turn on your super chat. But I have never asked for no money. So when we speak on other people now, we tell the truth. Sin ain't never asked nobody for no money. Why so many people feel genuine, they so sincere and they love giving to me is because they see me give. That's why. They feel number one because of the information that's being, and then they see me basically live my own message. They see me do things in the game that people in the game have not done, which I'm trying to set a trend in the game. Give money back to your, want to stay available? Let me teach you. See, that is so many. Listen, you want to stay around? You want to have, let you know, man, hey, you remember that time, man, we was on the blade? No, not that, no, baby, not that time, not that, you know, when it come to me and you, it's so many times, we ain't like these niggas, you know, I mean, we still, we don't be graduating from the blade like the rest, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Dress code wasn't the shit at that time, but after seeing the way that you was dressed and to the blade the next day, suited and booted, right, yeah, P, I just wanted to let you know, man, we blessings to one another, man. The official is beneficial to the official, and that day, man, you was beneficial to me, man, if it had for you, man, coming clean and, you know what I mean, and not coming clean, but the way you used to dress your hoes and everything, that level that you had for the game, that's what made me step up, you know what I mean, my game, seeing the way that you used to pimp, seeing the way that you used to dress, seeing the way that you used to carry yourself. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? So I just had to take time out, you know what I mean, to let you know, man, I just love you for being you. I just love you for being a blessing to this game. A lot of people give me props and they give me the way I used to dress, the way I dress, but they not even knowing that I was inspired by you. Huh? What? Oh, this is what you needed to hear right now. Well, P, you know, we blessed. That's all that. Hey, man, you never know. You know what I mean? A pimp is a human being. A pimp is a man. So what you gotta understand is, you know, pimps go through some things. You go some style. Pimp might go through some suicidal spirits, low self-esteem. He might be feeling something that's very unpimpish at the time. And your conversation that was what was needed to get him to the next level. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Sometimes it don't be the $100. Sometimes it ain't the $500. Sometimes it ain't the $1,000. Sometimes it ain't paying for a pimp's weekly or hotel room. It's calling the pimping up to motivate the pimping and say, P, man. Yeah, man. I just want to tell you, man. Hey, remember that time when I stayed back in 07? Yeah, you know, my conversation wasn't up to par, baby, you know what I'm saying? You know, in them days, I was young in the game. But after you on the blade, you know what I mean, and seeing you all on the blade, you know what I mean, popping at a bitch, man, always having words that I was unfamiliar with, you was the pimp that inspired me to study. You was the pimp that inspired me to pick up a dictionary and start reading. You was the pimp that inspired me to do that. And I appreciate you for helping me. Thank you. Sometimes it's your acknowledgement for what a P did on the pavement that's going to help for him to get his development in the game. We blessings to one another. So if you want to see a pimp do better, hey man, you got to stay available in the spirit of positivity. You got to stay available in the spirit of encouragement. We got to do them things. We got to encourage one another. We truly are. Snitches is against. You had black suit and you had this little Louis on and shit. Wasn't the best. Yeah, my dress code wasn't the shit at that time. But after seeing the way that you was dressed and to the blade the next day, suited and booted, right. Yeah, I just want to let you know, man, we blessings to one another, man. The official is beneficial to the official. And that day, man, you was beneficial to me, man. And if it had for you, man, coming clean, and you know what I mean, and not coming clean, but the way you used to dress your hoes and everything, that level that you had for the game, that's what made me step up. You know what I mean, my game, seeing the way that you used to pimp, seeing the way that you used to dress, seeing the way that you used to carry yourself. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? So I just had to take time out, you know what I mean, to let you know, man, I just love you for being you. I just love you for being a blessing to this game. A lot of people give me props and they give me the way I used to dress, the way I dress, but they not even knowing that I was inspired by you. Huh? What? This is what you this is what you needed to hear right now. Well, P, you know, we blessed. That's all that. Hey, man, you never know. You know what I mean? A pimp is a human being. A pimp is a man. So what you gotta understand is, you know, pimps go through some things. You go some style. Pimp might go through some suicidal spirits, low self-esteem. He might be feeling something that's very unpimpish at the time. And your conversation that was what was needed to get him to the next level. You know what I mean? Real talk. This is what you needed to hear right now. Well, P, you know, we blessed. That's all that. Hey, man, you never know. You know what I mean? A pimp is a human being. A pimp is a man. So what you gotta understand is, you know, pimp go through some things. You go through style. Pimp might go through some suicidal spirits, low self-esteem. He might be feeling something that's very unpimpish at the time. And your conversation that was what was needed to get him to the next. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Sometimes it don't be the $100. Sometimes it ain't the 500. Sometimes it ain't the 1,000. Sometimes it ain't paying for a pimp's weekly or hotel room. It's calling the pimpin' up to motivate the pimpin' and say, P, man. Yeah, man, I just want to tell you, man, hey, remember that time when I back in 07? Yeah, you know, my conversation wasn't up to par, baby, you know what I'm saying? You know, in them days, I was young in the game. But after you on the blade, you know what I mean, and seeing you all on the blade, you know what I mean, popping at a bitch, man, always having words that I was unfamiliar with, you was the pimp that inspired me to study. You was the pimp that inspired me to pick up a dictionary and start reading. You was the pimp that inspired me to do that. And I appreciate you for helping me. Thank you. Sometimes it's your acknowledgement for what a P did on the pavement that's going to help for him to get his development in the game. We blessings to one another. So if you want to see a pimp do better, hey man, you got to stay available in the spirit of positivity. You got to stay available in the spirit of encouragement. We got to do them things. We got to encourage one another. We truly are. Snitches is against us. The feds is against us. Police against us. The bitch against us at times. These niggas is against us. These niggas want to be us, but they still against the same time. Us is us. It shouldn't be. We all like it. The pimp community is a very small. To say that the pimp community is a small community is an understatement. That's an understatement. That's a big understatement. So if you got a small population of people, it's only right for that small population of people to pull each other up. when we feel like putting each other down. You know what I mean? We gotta be lifters to one another. We gotta encourage one another, man. We gotta call each other up and inspire like P. Just stay down, man. Yeah, hey, matter of fact, hey, that one little bitch, you remember that one time when I pulled up to the gas station? Remember that bitch that I had? Yeah, I don't have that bitch no more. I wanted to give you some information pertaining to the Brock. Yeah, go ahead and get a paper and pen. Take this information down. Yeah, I just fired. Yeah, I just sit up there, you know what I mean, and got rid of her. Or she just blew up. See, you niggas don't do that. That pimps keep pimps pimping. That's right. A lot of you niggas can't even participate in the conversation. A lot of them niggas that y'all be listening to, they can't even participate in the conversation that I'm having now. Because I know them niggas. When a bitch blow or they fire a bitch, they is not about to sit up there, you know what I mean, and sit up there, you know, with an opportunity to have the bitch. They gonna try to keep the bitch away from the pimpin'. The bitch talking about going to go get a square job. She talking about going to go sit up there and go be with her family. And instead of this nigga putting some pimping on the phone, or instead of this nigga putting the bitch on the platter like she don't matter by bringing the pimping physically around the bitch, he gonna let the bitch sit up there and blow and be with a crip, blood, be with a G, just anybody and everybody besides the pimper. Pimps keep hoes in the game and pimps keep pimps pimping, man. That's what pimps do. Them niggas forgot that part. Pimps keep pimps pimping. Yeah, Pete, what's happening? Yeah, man, yeah, I got something for you today. You know what I mean? I got something for you today. What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, man, yeah, I got this fine-ass, thick-ass Filipino bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah, this just was the game order for you. Yeah. See, it ain't that I can't do nothing with the bitch, but I just think she more for your program. And not only that, you know what I mean, I know you've been going through some things and shit like that. You know what I mean, and the game puts you on my heart, you know what I mean, to be a blessing to you, man. So, you know what I mean, where you at right now? You know what I mean, I'm gonna sit up there and chop it up with you, you know what I mean, and tell you about her choreography and shit, and you know what I mean, how to sit up there and really check your money, you know what I mean, out the bitch. You know what I mean, where you at right now? Where you at right now, P? I'm about to sit up there and pull up on you. That's a real pimp. Like I said, conversation that I now, them niggas is talking about, they can't sit up there and talk about what I'm talking about right now. I know that because they don't do this. The niggas that I used to do with, we used to get into it all the time. Like, damn, nigga, why every time a bitch blow on you? Or why every time you so-called fire a bitch? Watch this now. This is another thing. Sometimes for these niggas to keep the pimping away from the bitch, they will tell you that the bitch is a snitch. They'll tell you that the bitch is a snitch or did some police so another pimp won't have action and getting a transaction out the bitch. He don't want another pimp to have the bitch, so to keep pimps from having encouragement, sweating that hoe on the pavement, he gonna sit up there and say that the bitch tried to put him in confinement. That's what he gonna try to do. And that's homosexual shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. We don't put snitch jackets on bitches to keep bitches from being with another pimp. That's not pimpish. We teach hoes how to sit up and become respectful to the game, to honor it. And the truth of the matter is, you belong to the game. You don't belong to me. I'm just the one that's temporarily presiding over you. I might be just giving you water right now. The game might use the next P to give you the seed. But it's the game that gotta provide the growth. The game gotta give the increase. The game gotta give that hoe that increase. Cause she could be with a Harvard, leave that Harvard University pimp, go to a Stanford University pimp, and at the end of the day, guess what? She still didn't have the comprehension to understand neither one of them. So sometimes, you know what I mean, there's gonna be some broads that come through the game, through community college simps. So when a Harvard University pimp comes, she can sit up there and appreciate and celebrate this pimping the way that it's supposed to. Even came in the game if it had not been for boyfriend to P. A lot of these bitches would have never even got, a pimp would have never had the opportunity to even have these certain bitches if they didn't come through booed up the Mac. It took a lot of that sucker shit for the bitch to even be interested in that. If it had been a straight lace pimp that was 100% stuck down with this pimping, wasn't gonna move. So I said all that to say this: we all play a part. So I say this, instead of saying, man, this nigga don't deserve this bitch, or man, this nigga don't, what he doing with it? The only reason why a lot of these is because they doing something that you ain't doing. It's a lot of niggas, you right, bitch. He ain't got no game for, he ain't got no pimping for. Guess what? He doing something that the game having ass ain't doing. He's staying available. He that stays available, he ain't got them knocking them for this or knocking them for that. Why? Because he's always staying in position to have another one in possession and being a blessed campaign they obtain. That's what a pimp do. I know some preachers that over-preach question game. That's why. So instead of making statements out your mouth, ask that woman questions, because that question will lead to a word. Her life gonna reveal to you the areas that she's ignorant about. She ignorant, she don't know, she green. So when you ask a woman a question, she don't have the knowledge, guess what? It's giving you the opportunity to empower the woman. It's just not the ministry and purpose of a pimp. That's the ministry and purpose of a man. That's what a man do with a woman. We bring encouragement, we bring enlightenment, we bring development, we bring empowerment. We do all of that. We the embodiment of that. Our minds is museums of that. That's why you ain't got time to be sitting over there doing drugs and putting all of that pollution and bullshit in your goddamn. Cause when that woman is in need of encouragement, you gotta give it to her. When that woman is in need of enlightenment, you gotta give it to her. And if you putting drugs in your body and all of that bullshit, you know what I mean, in your mind, minimizing the blueprint, minimizing the gift. The scripture says your gift will make room for you. What's your gift? Your motherfucking mind. Gave you a mind to you. Man, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. Nigga, you can have it. Why you say that, Sin? Cause nigga, you got a mind. Your mind is the vehicle. If you want to get to the destination, you drive right there. And what's going to get you there? Your mind. And what is the gas? Reading, knowledge, wisdom. A vehicle ain't going nowhere without gas. What's the gas? Gang. And guess what? You can't give game when you don't stay available. You can have all the game in the world. And guess what? If you don't stay available, it won't be profitable to you or nobody else. You'll just be a game having motherfucker. You understand me? That don't ever have no hoes, have no money. You just got all this knowledge and wisdom and shit, but it never be a blessing to nobody else because you ain't outside being available, or even when you on the internet, you ain't even available to nobody. You ain't a blessing to nobody. Game without motherfucking works is dead. Just like the scripture says, if faith without works is dead, game without works is dead. You can read, you can study, you can be gamed up, you can listen to all of this knowledge, you can play this video from front to back and forth. But if you don't go outside and become available, game without works You gotta be available. And look at all the women. I know so many women that if they had the right man in their life, they would have never died. We got some women that died from a drug overdose, or we got some women right now that's currently incarcerated, that's sitting over there getting ready to do prison time, all because they got involved and evolved with the wrong damn man. We got some women right now, you know what I mean, that's currently pregnant. They would have never been pregnant by the wrong man if the right man died available to the woman. To be available. Got to be available. Everything I always put more pressure on. Why? Because to whom much is given, much is required. And God is much to the man. You want to brag about how you a man and how you the leader, okay? To whom much is given, much is stay available. There's certain women that we lost. We have never lost those women. Women are producers. We would have had more greatness going on among the black population if those women were still here, if they had the right goddamn man in their damn life. But due to the right man not being available when she was around, she ended up getting involved and evolving with the wrong man, and she no longer here, or she currently incarcerated, or she pregnant, or she got 2-3 kids by the wrong damn nigga. All of this can be prevented if you stay available. I hope I encouraged somebody. I hope I motivated somebody to go outside. I hope I done sit up there and motivated somebody to become a better them. I hope I done motivated somebody to pick up a book and read. I hope I done sit up there and gave some type of inspiration to go to that location called the gym room. I hope that I motivated you to want to be the best you. I want you to use your ability to the best of your ability and make it a motherfucking responsibility to be the best damn you that you. If I don't sit up there and motivate you, I failed you. Okay? And that's why I don't have time to be going back and forth tubers and all of that. I gotta get back to the game. I gotta get back to this game. I gotta get back to giving inspiration. I gotta get back to sitting over there, you know what I mean, pimping at your mind. That's why. That's what I was put here to do. To preach, to teach, to reach, to build, to destroy and to abolish lies so that the truth may be established in your hearts and your minds. So I hope that this exhortation, this information provokes you to want to be a better you, to make you want to go out there and be more profitable and go out into these streets and be available for the right woman. Thank you, Christian. Thanks for the game, bro. God bless. Thank you. Before the like button, hit the like button right now. Those of you that have not hit the like button, hit the like button right now. Those of you that have not shared this, if you think it was some inspiration given within this video that could be a blessing to somebody else, by all means, share this video, post this video on Facebook, Instagram, chat, Twitter. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now. Hit the bell right now. And if you want some consultation, go to my website, www.sinfulthe.net. Hit the consultation button and arrange just for you and I to talk. I love you guys. I will be back. Later on, I'm behind. I got a lot to teach you about. Some pre-recorded videos to post to do, but I'm back on it, man, because the enemy, he ain't playing. The enemy's staying available. I gotta stay available too. While they promoting homosexuality and femininity to our young males and things like that, I gotta promote this game. I got a mission to do. I hope you live as long as you want. Everyone is going to live. I love y'all. Stay blessed. One. See you later on. Cold with the manipulation that you got that man thinking that he's in power, that he's in charge, and you in charge the whole damn time. All because you came in the spirit of wisdom. You came in the spirit of femininity. And you was able to charm and disarm that man because you came in the spirit of wisdom. You don't have to get on that man's ego. You don't have to play the ego game with him. Let him have that. That ain't even your position. Always remember that relationships, friendships, even situationships, they get destroyed a lot of times because people get out of bounds and out of place. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but the game got me speaking to you right now. It might be your husband, might be your boyfriend, might be some of you women, currently right now you without folks. But when you had folks, when you was with the ism, some of y'all gave currency, but by you never giving your respect, because it matters not how much currency you give a man, but if the respect is not equivalent to the currency that you're giving that man, in reality, you have not chose that man. Many of you females that profess to be hoes, you have never even chose a pimp. Some of you women that say that you're a girlfriend, you ain't never been submissive to your boyfriend. Some of you women that profess to be wives, you ain't never really been no wife. Yeah, you walk down the aisle, you make those vows with your mouth, but you have not made those vows with your actions. And if you die right now, you're going to be out of the will of God. You're going to be will out. You're going to be out of the will of God. You're going to die out of the will of God. I'm married, I'm not fornicating, but you got to pose submission to your husband. You would die and go to hell on a scholarship for sitting over there being disobedient to your husband. I want to say that again. You would die and have a first class ticket to hell for being disobedient to your husband. See, when you go to church, they don't never want to preach the whole gospel. They want to preach against homosexuality. They want to talk against fornication, but they don't sit up there and talk about things like that. Disobedience. Woman, be in total obedience to your man. If he's saying something that's contrary to your health, if he's saying something contrary to your wisdom, if he's saying something that's contrary to right, then by all means, leave him alone. But for those of you that are involved in spirituality, if that man is following Allah, or if he's following Yah, he's following God, the Most High, whatever title that you may have for him, if he's being obedient to the will of God, the word of God, and he's in submission to the God's word and will, You're supposed to be in submission to him. In a relationship, it should not be two people endeavoring to remain as two people. It should be two people endeavoring to be one. And if you're in a relationship where it's a multitude of women, if it's 8 women and 1 man, it should be 9 people striving to be one. It should always have that oneness. Whether it's friendship, whether it's relationship, oneness.